You've crushed your GPA, proving beyond a doubt that you're academically capable, but your LSAT isn't really where you want it, and now you're wondering, will this one number derail your law school dreams? Let me tell you something important. Your LSAT is a challenge, not a verdict. And mastering it isn't just about admissions. It's about setting the foundation for success in law school and beyond. For those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz. I've been teaching the LSAT since 2005, and I've worked with thousands of students to demystify this test, raise their scores, and achieve their law school goals. Personally, I raised my own LSAT score from a 152 to a 175, and I've seen firsthand how transformational the LSAT can be, not just for admissions, but for your confidence and career trajectory. Now let's tackle the big question, why does the LSAT carry so much weight? Law schools use the LSAT for two key reasons. The first is that it's a standardized benchmark. GPAs, of course, will vary widely across schools and programs, but the LSAT levels the playing field. It's a consistent, objective metric regardless of your major in college, regardless of where you went, and regardless of course, grade inflation. Secondly, the LSAT is a predictor of success in law school. Studies do show that LSAT scores correlate with first-year law school performance. The LSAT does evaluate critical skills like logical reasoning, reading comp, and analytical thinking that are essential for legal education and practice. So this is not just about getting in. Crushing the LSAT actually sets you up for long-term success. Now, of course, a stellar GPA is a huge advantage. It does show that you're disciplined and capable. But the reality is a low LSAT score will limit your options. Law schools have to report their LSAT and GPA medians to the ABA, which in turn is where US News pulls those numbers from for the rankings. To maintain their standing in the rankings, law schools aim for applicants who excel in both areas. And so if you're a splitter, meaning you have a high GPA, but a low LSAT, you're fighting an uphill battle, you're swimming upstream, and it's a much better path to instead put in a bit more work to get that LSAT score up. So your first step here is to reframe the LSAT as a skill and change your mindset. The LSAT is not about innate talent. It's a skill that you can learn. Think of it like learning a sport or an instrument. The basics might seem overwhelming at first, but with focused, deliberate practice, you can get better. If you've struggled with the LSAT, you're definitely not alone. Many high achievers who succeeded academically find it challenging because it's not about memorization. It's about reasoning under pressure. Now, if you're feeling stuck, my team and I would be glad to help you out with our personalized coaching programs. We've helped students boost their scores by 10, 20, even 30 points. And in my experience over the past 20 years, personalized guidance can make all the difference. You could check out the links below to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. Now, your second step here is to build an LSAT first study plan. Here's a simple 3-phase approach you can try and apply right now. First, understand the test. Study both logical reasoning and reading comp, focusing on underlying skills like identifying assumptions, your ability to read dense text, and evaluating arguments. Second, practice strategically. Don't just churn through test after test. Review every mistake you make in detail, and of course, use the official LSAT prep tests available on LSAC's Law Hub platform. They're the real deal, and they mimic the exact format you'll experience on test day itself. Speaking of which, you want to simulate test day, taking several full-length timed exams in realistic conditions to help you build up your endurance and develop strategies to stay calm under pressure. But remember, progress isn't always linear. Celebrate the small wins, like mastering a tricky question type or improving your timing. Now, if you've already taken the LSAT or you're taking it going forward and you don't hit your goals, consider retaking. A few more points can change everything, whether it's getting into a better law school, unlocking significant scholarship money, or both. Now, the benefit of retaking is that schools only consider your highest score, so retake boosts your odds of getting in or getting that money without any risk associated. One of my students recently went from a 155 to a 164, and that 9-point increase didn't just get her into a T20 school, it also earned her a $50,000 scholarship. So if you're considering a retake, focus on targeted prep to maximize your improvement. Now, for a free resource to help you start improving today, I've put together a free easy LSAT cheat sheet packed with strategies for timing, accuracy, and section-specific tips. The link's below, and it's 100% free. Now, here's another quick story for you. A student of mine had a 3.8 GPA, but was stuck at a 151 on the LSAT, but together, We reworked her study plan and focused on her weakest section, logical reasoning. After just a few months, she boosted that up to a 172 and was admitted to a top 20 law school with significant scholarship money. Her success shows that with the right strategy, even a low LSAT can be turned around. Now remember, law schools want well-rounded applicants who can thrive under the pressures of law school. Your GPA shows you're academically capable, but your LSAT demonstrates specifically your readiness for the challenges of law school, and together they form a powerful narrative. Now, if you'd like my help on your journey to scoring a 170 plus and achieving your full potential, check out the links below. We'd be glad to help you out. And in the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.